Sinister Chili here, back with a pod review. And today's featured pod is the Moruga. I've had a lot of Morugas since growing season started, so that's why I've taken so long to actually review it, but I have had plenty of them. They are one of my favorites for flavor, and of course heat too, but the downfall of the Moruga is you could get a pod that's, close to the 2 million one that they've recorded, or you could get dud pods, which I have had, and those are, less than a ghost pepper sometimes. Sometimes you only feel the heat for like a moment. So, let's go ahead and cut this boy open. It wants to cut. Definitely smells like a Moruga. Nice and fruity, fair amount of seeds, a little bit of placenta, not overly placenta filled. The walls, fairly thin. Hopefully this is a 2 million pod. Seeds, they always seem to stick in the back of my throat. It has a nice floral, it's like a mixture of floral and fruitiness. Got a little bit of bitterness to it. These are typically best in sauces. Heat's starting to build. Here comes the hiccups. That was a bad one. Well, excuse me. Seems like the harder I try to hold back the hiccups, the harder they come. So far, the heat is just an overall burn. Sorry, all these hiccups are making it hard to talk. And in case anyone is wondering, I utilize a lot of breathing techniques to slow my breathing down, to stop the hiccups. Obviously not working at the moment though. So when I think they're gone, they come back. Still an overall burn in the mouth. Heating up on the tongue. Definitely feel it in the gut now. Starting to give me a little warm, toasty feeling. It's going to attack my throat right now as well. think it's still getting a little bit warmer. I don't think it's peaked yet. I'm trying to do hotter pods just because people have asked for it. And honestly, one of the big perks of doing such hot pods is the endorphin rush, which sadly I haven't been getting from pods around the million mark scale. Honestly, even the Reaper I tried the other day, it made me get a little ringy in the ears, which this one is too. Right now, it's in my nose. Got ringy in the ears. Getting hit hard with the endorphin rush right now. Like I said, there's a million two pods. They're not giving me endorphin rushes anymore. But this one's doing it. This one's hotter than the Reaper. I think it's hit its peak. Not tapered down yet, but it's definitely hit its peak. Getting hit hard with the endorphin rush. It's in my nose, in my face, my ears are ringing. It's a nice burn. Man, it's even in my hands. Oh man, still giving me the endorphin rush. Still getting a burn on the tongue, a little bit in the throat. I think, even though a pepper might not typically attack the throat, I think when you chew up the pod and you swallow it, it's going to put the oils down in your throat. So, by no means would I consider it a pod that attacks your throat, like the chocolate scorpion does, or even the Cleo's dragon. This one is more of a, like the Carolina Reaper. It's like an oven burn. It's the best way I can describe it. Like if you can imagine your mouth as being the oven, and you turn the thermometer up or whatever, just set it up to 10. And you know, your mouth gets hotter and hotter and hotter. And it's just an all-around heat. That's what I consider an oven burn. And then you've got like habaneros that have the little prickly feelings that attack your tongue. As I said, the chocolate scorpion or the Cleo's dragon specifically targets around your adenoids in the inside of your throat. It's like someone's just strangling you. It's very intense. And I can see why a lot of people might not like it, just because it feels like when you get sick or something like that and you can't swallow. The other day I tried a mystery pod from Tim, that orange one that I'd shown a couple videos back. It kind of looked like an orange boot. I made the unfortunate mistake of breathing in a little bit too hard, caught the pepper whiff, and sneezed while I was experiencing the burn, and it went up the back of my throat and out through the nose. Hurt a lot. You can build a tolerance, you know, in your mouth and in your throat and all that, but you can't build a tolerance in your nose. I think it's starting to taper. It's definitely tapering. Making me sweat a bit too. That was a good pod. I actually recently saw some of Ed Curry's videos, and he had a Moruga Carolina Reaper mix. That sounds like it would be a good one. Carolina is just nice and sweet, and the flavor is just an overall don't know how to describe it. It's just, it mixes very well. Moruga is a little bit more floral, tiny bit of bitterness, not like the butch tea. That's just like perfumey. Alright, well, Tim was the pepper pod was provided by Tim at Volcanic Peppers. I will link his video down, or his website down below. Sorry, I'm stumbling on my words. Alright, thank you for watching.